Okay, any questions on that? They're all pretty simple, just different things you can do. Do you want to, I don't think I'm going to show the last one because they haven't done it before and I'm about to pass out. So do you want to talk about modifying a little bit? And I can have them just keep going, there'll be a nice background. Okay. Oh, just put this. Yeah, wow, nice. All right, so just really fast, guys, while they're finishing up. One of the things that we talked about is you can modify these drills to any way that you guys need it. So for example, for my girls, I'm coaching 12s right now. How many of you are coaching the younger ones? Remind me how many we have here. Couple? Kaylee, yeah. Okay, so some of us are coaching like 14s and under, some of us are coaching 15s and above. So this is a 14s group. This is obviously one of our best 14s group. Okay, so they're kind of a middle of the range. So you guys can adjust these however you want to make them more difficult, make them less difficult. Like Dixie talked about, making some of the targets smaller would work really well for the older girls. For our younger girls, definitely making them bigger, adjusting things as far as the number that they need. You know, sometimes I'll modify things where if a player was going to put the ball in, then now the coach is going to go and put the ball in. Okay, there's things that you can do that you can make any of these drills work, whether you are going to be doing the youngest of my little 12s all the way up to our 18s. Okay, for example, the one that was the passing into the basket. Okay, so for our oldest girls, the 6 is probably pretty good, even for our oldest team, I would guess. 6 to 8 for even our like 17s and 18s. But for my little 12s, you know, maybe passing 2 in a row would be our goal. Maybe getting 1 in would be our goal to begin with, to be honest. Okay, maybe getting the 1 ball in would be our goal, and then we'll work from there. You know, hey, we got the 1 ball in this time. Next time we're going to get 2 balls. Sometimes we'll do things with our youngest team. We'll do things like, let's see how many, for example, if we do a butterfly or something, we'll see how many time or how long it takes us to get 20 good passes, not necessarily in a row, just 20 good passes. And then we'll remember it for the next time, so then we can remember next time, hey, we got it in 5 minutes and 2 seconds. The next time we did it, we got it in 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So we barely beat it, but we beat it, right? And then you can remember those things so you can keep going down. So I think timing sometimes for the younger girls is good because they need things to go a little bit faster sometimes, so it's not so much, so long. So timing can be good instead of always going just for an amount. Does that make sense? You can still go for the amount, but sometimes the timing is good. Let's see how many we can get in this amount of time, and that works well. But definitely adjusting any of these. If you noticed, the focus this year, last year we did a focus on the combined practice and the drills that we were doing, and we've been feeling like the combined practices are going pretty well when we come and watch. But this year we decided to do some with the skills practice, and so these were all skills-based drills, obviously, right? So we're working on the defense, and they were working on their hitting, and they were working on serving zones, and they were working on what were some other things? I'm trying to think. Blocking. We worked a little bit on blocking, right? Hitting around the block, right? So instead of just doing hitting lines, be able to combine some of that, especially for our older girls, is nice and important. Okay, for our younger ones, if I was to do this hitting drill, we probably would not combine the blocking at this point, okay? Because we can't even, we're still working on just getting the ball over the net, okay? So we might be focusing more on our approaches, okay? But definitely once you get up even into our 13s, our highest 13s team, a couple of our highest 14s teams, but our juniors and our 12s, maybe you're just focusing on let's get our approaches down. And that's the skill we're working on today. And that's okay, okay? But definitely talking about daylight hitting around is a great thing for as we're getting older. Okay.
One other quick thing is make sure to do some serve and pass every single practice. So I didn't show any serve and pass. Yeah, I guess I didn't show any serve and pass today. I think there's a lot of stuff. I think we're all pretty comfortable doing serve and pass. You can have somewhere to measure. That's always good, but integrate serve and pass into every practice. I think it's important.
And I would say even into your combined practices as a warm-up. Yeah. Every practice you should
do serve and pass.
Yeah. Okay. Combine that with a combination with the 2 teams is great. But every practice is super important from the time that's our most important thing as 12. But even as, 17s, 18s, you've got to be able to serve, you've got to be able to pass, or else you will not win. Okay, that's the biggest thing for us even as 12s. So.
Any questions? So biggest thing we wanted to show is just, it's easy to do like a 6-on-3 or a 6-on-4, but try and train more of their skills. Try and find ways to go work on skill work more, and then 6-on-6, do the 6-on-6, and keep it fast paced. But for skill time, try and break down skills.
One of the things I think that Dixie did really well tonight is that she very much, when you say breakdown, when she said she was breaking down the skills, it very much, every single drill had a specific purpose to it. We're not just going and hitting, right? Now we're passing to be able to work on our setting, to be able to work on hitting around the block, right? So we're not just doing hitting lines every single practice. Okay, so make sure that your drills, all your drills have a specific purpose and a specific point in mind. Grayson, did you have anything that you wanted to add at all, or? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I think, like I said with the drills, is drills no good if it doesn't have feedback. And I didn't do a whole lot of feedback tonight, but the whole time, like with the TV, we stop a lot and look at their form and break it down. And then even though it's a little slower, it helps them make the changes when they can see it. So lots and lots of feedback. Yeah.
And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of having a skills practice versus a combined practice. The combined practice should be fast. You should be moving quickly. You should be going from drill to drill, and they should be rotating through fast, and you should be playing 6v6 type of things. But then the skills practice is to be able to slow it down a little bit. Give a lot of feedback. Make sure that you are nitpicking the little things that you're like, she'll be fine, okay? We don't want to just be fine, even at the 17s and 18s level. We don't want them to be fine with doing something the wrong way. So make sure you keep, even though it's frustrating sometimes, we all have those players that you're like, oh my gosh, I have told you this like 6 million times, please, da-da-da-da-da, right? We all have that, especially in this middle of the season. It sometimes gets to be frustrating, okay? But try your best to keep maintaining that good, positive feedback, giving them good critique so that they can continue to be better. That's the whole point. We want them to be better so that they can be ready to go on to whatever, do well for the season and bigger and better things as they move on, okay?
Let's really quick give these guys a round of applause. They were so scared to come. So nice job, you guys. I'm going to have you guys check ball screen and put the boxes back, okay? Okay, anything else anyone wants to add about anything? You can even use the microphone and have it down in permanent record. Okay, thanks everyone for coming. You can grab some more snacks. I'm going to tell them to go grab snacks.